Michael's a very warm, intelligent young man struggling with a devastating illness, which is schizophrenia. We have been able to get him quite well, but never into recovery. Essentially what's been going on with Michael is that he has become quite sensitive in social situations. It's not really paranoia in the sense that you think somebody's going to harm you. It goes back to he has a feeling that people know what he did.
As a new patient, generally speaking, they'll start you up on the 4th floor. It's like school. B4 south is grade 1, B3 north is B2, or is grade 2, down here south is 3, and what I'm on is 4, and you want to get out of here. This is the most secure unit of the 4 in the FTU. They're pretty caged in for the time being. They could come in on a serious crime. The staff wants to know if anything else, they don't want anything else to happen, anything else negative. They're strangers to each other too, so there's a threat that exists between co-patients, just as there's a threat between the staff and the patients at times. So it can be a hostile area.
Tell me about this program group. What do you take in it?
The one I just finished was called Symptom Management.
Do they talk to you about if your voices return, how to handle that?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. They ask you, does it sound like it's a person talking to you, or does it sound like it's in your head? And you answer, no, I think it's the person talking to me, or whatever. They ask you what they say, what the voices say. You tell them they say, I hate you, or I love you, or whatever they say, you know?
Now those are not what they call command hallucination. Command hallucinations are something different?
Yes.
What are they?
Command hallucinations, from what I gather, are things that say, jump off this bridge. It's right there, look, there's the railing. Jump off this bridge. There's a bridge there, and it's quite elevated over the highway, and on the highway there's huge vehicles passing, right? So you're walking across the bridge, and the voice will say, now's a good time, now's a good time. So that's what a command hallucination is, I think.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Peter.
How are you?
Not too bad, you?
Good to see you. I'm good.
You too, thanks. Johnny.
Looks like you got some salmon. More than me.
Maybe.
How you doing?
The name of this person is Michael Roland Stewart. From a nursing perspective, Mike is making slow, steady improvement, but some negative symptoms remain. His overall mood is good, but quiet. He spends a lot of his leisure time in the TV lounge, but does not socialize much with co-patients.
He's always struggled with the social aspect of the hospital, so he seems to do better with staff. To hang around with his peers, I don't think he's ever been very good at that.
He has become quite sensitive in social situations. He, for example, has turned down the opportunity to go into the community on his own.
We were talking, Mike, about, not right now, but looking down the road, maybe in a few months or that, possible community placement options. Now, we're lucky with your disposition that we have all options open. you know, anywhere from group home to independent living to co-op.
Is that something you'd be ready for in the next couple of months, do you think?
Well, I don't. I just like to. Well, it's hard to say.
How about, you know what, in a couple weeks, we go out and look at the co-ops?
Couple weeks.
Yeah. Just to look, not to move in, nothing like that. Or if you want, we could do it next month. I'll get a car.
I don't know why we're going so quick.
The men are quieter. Michael is in for murder.
How you doing?
Hi, Mike.
Well, how are you?
How
you doing?
Not bad.
Michael, haircut?
Rebecca, yeah.
Looking good? How you doing?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to tip in?
Go for it.
When's the last time you had muscles, Michael?
The last time I had muscles? Jeez, I don't remember.
Really? QRCMP pulled up and asked us, is one of you Rebecca Stewart?
That's always.
Yeah, either way, I'm happy.
He apparently arrived at his parents' home in the early afternoon and waited in the house until his mother, the victim, arrived home between 3:30 and 3:45 p.m.
You know, a mother who, for years after Michael became sick, would cry herself to sleep at a concern for him, and he knew that when he was well enough to know that.
Do you ever come down here aside from visits, Mike?
Not really.
Following this attack on the mother, Mr. Stewart then called 911 at about 4:05 p.m.
Do you ever talk with family about what happened?
We talk about other things.
From the loss of his life, the life that he could have had. And he doesn't speak of it much, but he has spoken of it from time to time.
So I've made strides, but I want to make it so I can like hold down start with hold down some kind of a job, and then see if I can try to salvage something here of my life, because I'm a little old for college or university.
How old are you?
I'm 33 years old. So that leaves me with another option, right? I can get work. Now, I think for someone with my limited qualifications, it might have to be in something like retail to start.
I know that it's there with him. He would like to have a life.
So I've made strides, but I want to make it so I can like hold down start with hold down some kind of a job, and then see if I can try to salvage something here of my life, because I'm a little old for college or university.
How old are you?
I'm 33 years old. So that leaves me with another option, right? I can get work. Now, I think for someone with my limited qualifications, it might have to be in something like retail to start.
I know that it's there with him. He would like to have a life.
One day he just said, I'm ready and I want to go into the community, and that then gave us the reason to go ahead.
I have recently got the privilege where I can go into the community unescorted, but I have to fill out an itinerary.
Very good.
Okay, thank you. Detailing where I'm going, what streets I'm taking, and the different times I'll be at the different landmarks. It's supposed to be down, almost down to the minute.
All right, there you go, bud.
Okay, thanks, Bob.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Yep. And now it's turned to the fact that I've come to realize that my immediate family are my they're for some unknown reason they've stuck by me. So
Seems like such an obvious analogy, but you don't forgive someone for contracting their cancer.
it seemed like the positive memories and the negative memories both caused me pain. Because look what I've done. I've impacted so many, like, I've impacted this network of people. I'm not able to grieve the way I'd like to. I have some grief, but it's not a feel-good grief, which I imagine, because from what I know, some people grieve loved ones with fond memories, whereas I'm not. I'll just say this. I'm grieving, like, it's like if I grieve, unless there are odd moments that contradict this, or not odd, but spare, occasional moments that contradict this, but for the most part, I grieve alone. I guess the bottom line is I'm out of the hospital, so I'm quite happy that I've got this far, and this is my my apartment. I'm living here with another guy, and I'm still getting used to it, but that's where I'm standing now. From 2 or 3 days after I got here, I'm happy I made the step.
So you've made strides then, initial strides to, to get out here in the community and make a life here in Brockville.
For sure, it's like I try to keep busy.
Well, what's your diagnosis of schizophrenia? Or just plain nuts?
No, no. And now that I'm here, it's like at some points I'm starting to get optimistic about maybe at one point making further steps. But the idea is to kind of take it somewhat slowly.
What medication do you take?
Yeah, I take twice a day. I take medication, right?
Yeah, and you find it helps?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Otherwise, you'd be pretty goofy at school.
Right. Yeah, that's cool.